Okay. Yo, what's good? Let's let everybody get in here real quick. Let me put on some beats. All right. Yo, what's good, everybody? Here we go. How goes it? Pretty good. You're red? You're red, lol. Why is that funny? Yeah, I'm red. That's trading, guys. You can't win. I mean, you literally can't win them all. If you think you're only going to be green here, we're dreaming. Just saw you on Topstep. Yeah, we're back. I got some more in the tank. I'm not going to FOMO or overtrade, but I still like this idea. That's all. Let's see. Yo, what's good? Titan, meme, tech. Let's get this comeback, in a calculated way. I still, I mean, this trade is still valid to me for like an intraday reversal. Unfortunately, we're missing it a little bit. Let's see. Turn my music down a little bit. In a calculated way, right? I mean, the setup for me is still there. Most of the time I see you green. Yeah, that's not always the case though. What up, Justice? What's good? What's good, man? I was in as well. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of like check out some other markets. I'm gonna just jump into something, but we are gonna try to make a little comeback here. I don't feel like I'm FOMOing or anything, but I still feel like there's an opportunity to get some good trades here. We're seeing finally some exhaustion on this very extended move to the upside, so I'm not just jumping on here to like FOMO back into stuff. It's just truly, I still, I feel fine mentally. I still see opportunities. We're gonna approach it in a disciplined way, but I think I can make a comeback here. I still feel like there's good potential to see a little bit of a turnover in this market, so that's what I'm gonna try to go for. Same here. Long was weird, yet straight up. I mean, it's just, it was right. Anyways, let's kind of see. Let's do the hourly on this side. It's like leaving some aggressive wicks now. Got off the market. Yeah, this is a tough fucking weird, tricky weird. I don't even know what charts to look at. What makes sense here? Hourly 5? I don't know. Yeah, right idea, maybe wrong time. It might be that. It's like sometimes you have the right idea, but the market just extends a little bit further than you expect it to, which has been the case a lot because like the market's leaving some pretty wide ranges. Like the ATR is very wide. Sometimes we just get some crazy retracements. All right, we're getting some buying through 60s now. $835 is a recent low. It just kind of bleeds up. It's holding structure well enough. Like, can't ignore that, right? 30s, nice reversal. If this kind of puts in support at 50s, 60s, we can just go higher. Just trade what we see. What's good, Zod? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Just trying to be realistic as to what we're seeing. Are the sellers completely done shorting the market? It's possible. So you would fade the high 60s a little bit. Can't even get in. Let's see. All right, I'm short 5. I'm looking for the breakdown to the 40s. Wanted to get filled there high 60s, but didn't give it to me. I don't want to miss it. Let's see. Watching it very close. You need to see the market start to actually show some nice selling off of this high now. You make a slow little comeback, methodical. Also understand that we could just kind of range around here a little bit before we fade off, but let's see. We saw 49 on a wick. Let's hold for a second here. See if this wants to go take out 32. This is nice selling here. Usually would take this off just to lock in some and try to reinsert, but this is a really nice selling into this equal low. I'm looking for the break of 30s here. See if I'm wrong. Don't think I am. Covering the 20s. See what it looks like on the break. Fucking 15-point reversal is what we see on the break. That's wonderful. It just took that low by a point in fucking 45. Wow. Let's look for the retest and break lower. It's just holding structure so damn well, chat. Damn. I mean, damn. You can't ignore that. That's incredible. We're just holding. I'll have to cut this. I'm giving it a chance to retest and try it again, but damn. We're just holding well. C42s needs to get broke. Okay. Got a chance here. Let's see it. That's disgusting, though. That reversal was gross. Might be talking too soon. Let's see the break at 30 here. Sorry, I forget that y'all can't see sometimes. Come on, my man. There's no urgency to sell like we've seen in last week. I understand the price action's slow, but come on now. Looking for the break under 30 here, 830. This feels like it's kind of putting in the lows of the range just to kind of bleed higher. If we don't see it soon, I'm just going to cut it and take whatever I have in profit. Yeah, if we see high 40s again, I'm just going to cut it. Trying to give it a chance to break this low, but it's being ugly. All right, retesting the lows. Got a break, or I need to cover it. Like right here, I'm looking for the break right here. I'm covering it. I mean, we're just kind of basing out to fill in the lows of the range here. I can try one more time in the 40s, but it needs to turn over. It's not turning over. Impossible to take anything out of these trades. Yeah, we're just in a slow bleed up right now. I didn't take anything out of this trade. Can't go red on it. This is really unfortunate right now. This price action's tough, bro. We're gonna get stopped out, probably break even if it breaks 57. We can make a comeback, but I mean, I'm not taking it long. There's setups to be taken short, but if it's not going to give us the follow through, we're just not going to see it. As simple as that sounds, it's what it is. If the market wants to let us make a comeback, we can make a comeback, but these shorts have to play out a little bit. Need a little bit of help. I'm not going to be able to do it with this choppy price action. Can position myself to make a comeback, but if this market's not going to give us the selling we need to see for it, it's not going to happen. Super stubborn to break 30s. Add it in. I mean, that's got to be, last test at 50s if we're going to break. Otherwise, it's just kind of holding. I mean, it's just rallying and holding structure. It's been given a ton of chances to break 30s. Like, this is attempt number 4 to break 30s. I'm in 8. Okay. This is attempt number 4 to break 30s. Let's see. Market's being annoying a little bit. Slow bleed up. It's got a chance. It's got a chance. You got to break under 30s here. How'd you get live so fast? It wasn't fast. It took me months to get to a live account. Let's try number 4. If it doesn't break here, it's just not much. I mean, that's just, unfortunately, really crappy price action. No follow through. Not much you can do about that, except accept it, right? Accept reality. Accept reality. That's all you can do. See what the selling does look like, though, if we break 30s. Gotta break 30s and see what the price action looks like. Right now, just breaking 30s is a big ask. Let's see. What's the selling look like under 30s? Anything? Nothing. No follow through. And we're back up to 50s. This is disgusting. How many of these Topstep accounts? You only have 1 live account with Topstep. In the XFAs, you can have like 5, but when you're live, you only get 1 live account. This is really choppy. No, you can't swing trade on these accounts. You got to close. You have to usually be closed out of your positions before the session close. And we were just kind of holding structure, not seeing sellers step in where I wanted to see them step in. This might just be a situation where it's like, maybe see profit, take profit, let it take a new high, try to fade that again. Just the most you might get out of this market is just a little bit of retracement, but no actual selling volume or follow through to the downside. 1,000 things run through my head, but that's one of them. The fact that this is just holding so well here. Like, we keep seeing it test 30s, and then we're popping back into the 40s every single time. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. I have a feeling I'm just going to get taken out of this for nothing. Just not seeing what I need to see. It's holding structure more than what it needs to be doing selling. Buyers are just holding it too well, holding it way too well. We're probably gonna see it pop to 50s and take me out. The setup's there if we're gonna make the move, but this price action's not been it. How many times have we bounced off 30 for 10, 15 points? Like 4 or 5 times? I think it'll flush. The opportunity's there. If this is kind of that stair step and then we break 30s with some volume, that could happen. Could happen. Don't know if it will happen. We need to see this break 30 and actually start to go accelerate a bit. Right now we just keep chopping down to 30s and finding buyers. Once again, finding buyers off of 30. Prefer the live account? I mean, yeah. I mean, I've done the XFA. Took payouts out of the XFA. Now we're in the live account. I prefer the live. Yeah, I mean, I like the live account. Dude, this is brutal. The selling is as slow as the buying is, which is just rough. It's a rough one. Everything's slow today. It's brutal to be in positions. This feels like I'm just going to hold being like, ambitious about maybe the trade workout, and then I'm just going to get chopped out. Because we do keep testing 30s, which looks nice, but we're not actually breaking it. See that? We're not actually breaking it. Slowly bleeding down. Love the shortcut. Yeah, I mean, this isn't the price action I want to see off of this high, though. I think I need to just cut it. We've had plenty of attempts to break it, and we're not breaking it. Give it one more try. Probably get my stop ran before anything happens, though. Yeah, we're just holding so well right here. Holding so well right here. Well, I mean, we're watching this. Like I said, trying to make a comeback. I want to see stronger selling under 30s. It's brutal. I mean, it can still happen if it's brutal. Also in my head thinking, okay, these are the two things that put me on tilt. Choppy price action with no follow through and being in drawdown. Nothing. No follow through. No follow through. Yeah, sellers are just not here. I agree. It's just nothing here, man. I truly do want to make a comeback. I think I can, but if we're not going to get a break under 30s, there's nothing for me to do. Nothing for me to do. Still looking for sells, but it's just not happening, man. Let's be patient. I'll wait for maybe a new high day break. But sellers are actively not here. They're just not here. This price action, I know it's tough. The setup's there, but it's not breaking. Is there a daily loss limit? Yeah, there's a daily loss limit. 3K. For me, it's 3K. Depends on what XFA size you had. I should have just locked in the 300 bucks I was up, I suppose. First time here. What's good, G? What's up, brother? Well, we're here in drawdown, trying to make a comeback. Mentally still feel okay to do it. We are just... this price action is really rough today. We've had a couple attempts to have a nicer little retracement, but 30's held there. Now it's moving back to high day. Buyers are in control. There's no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Sweep the highs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think I'll take another trade until we take these highs out. Try short one more time, but this range is in buying control at the moment. Everything's getting bought. You wanted to see 830s break down there, and we didn't. So we'll just wait for a new high day break. See if we become exhausted above high day. Can we hear the order filled? I honestly, I usually can hear that, but I haven't been able to hear that today. I don't know why. And if I can hear it, then y'all should be able to hear it, but I haven't been able to hear it today. I don't know why. Just grinding up. It's gold up too. Chop chop zone. This is yeah, it's very ugly. This is maybe where you just like stop looking at the screen for a little while. Things might get interesting on a new high day break, but I mean, this has been this has been price action where, if you can be getting short on the wicks of the high day break and like just taking it off on the pullbacks, you could be doing okay, like right there, right? Get short, here you could have done it there. Maybe wait for a new high day break because it is just a stair step higher. And obviously, if sellers do step in and make a statement, more, it could start to look uglier. But as of now, it's a stair step higher. But there has been opportunity to try to short high day breaks and just cover it in the retracement or the range that it sets right after the high day break. It's not like we're breaking high day and running. We have not, at least not yet, right? Sure, it's counter trend, but Nasdaq's still down significantly from where we were a couple weeks ago. $900s, yeah, I mean, maybe like 910s, 920s. Let's see. We're gonna go try to take highs. Current high is 890. Black Friday sell on EQ. I mean, if we don't just go vertical rally, which is kind of what we're seeing right now, we've broken pretty significant lows on the daily at 24,000. If this is just kind of a retracement to retest it later this week or next. Also, 50-day EMAs there at 960s. Which has not been the easiest level. Obviously, we haven't been under the 50-day EMA since the tariff news. Since that like the tariff, the very beginning of all that tariff news. So price action obviously going to probably act a little bit differently now, but it's not necessarily an easy thing getting back above 50-day EMA. We've at least seen a couple daily candles sideways under it, maybe consolidating, forming range under it before it breaks higher. But it's usually not the easiest level to get through. As you can see, kind of a battle there on the daily at the 50. Big rejection of the 50 there. So that'll be a level. That's up at 960. And we haven't been under it for quite some time. 50 there. New highs. Let's see new highs. 890s, new highs. Let's see. Like I said, there's been opportunities to kind of short the high day breaks and just cover it into the range that it sets right after, right? Wick of high day, then it sets a weak range, you just get out. Wick high day, range, get out. Same thing there. Let's kind of look for a setup like that, but let's wait above. Can we get above 900? Maybe like 920? Try to be patient with it. Look at that. 93 getting stabbed. Look at that. Some nice selling off 93. 915, maybe so. That's some decent rejection in the 90s, damn. First actual decent little selling move off a high day break that we've seen, like right after. I get a fade under 873 here. All right, I'm in short 74, looking for the sell-off into the 60s, 50s. See how deep we can get back into this range, but that's a nice pivot off a high day break, like what we've been talking about, right? For a move back down into the range. Let's see. If this just instantly recovers right back to the highs, it might just be a no sell rule today. Let's see. If we get right back to the highs, just have to cover it. Here we go. You trade from 2 accounts? No, at the moment I'm just on my Topstep account. What Topstep would you do? Regular combine? Obviously, I mean, it depends how confident you are you can pass it. If you think you can pass it quick in a try or two, then you save money, just doing the no activation fee account. But yeah, big news from Topstep. Y'all are lucky, man. If I was still in my XFA, I would have been saving some money. Just not seeing the follow through. If this gets back to 90s, I'll have to cover it. Maybe just wait for a true break at 900s, then try again. But if we don't see it then, it's just like no pullbacks today. No pullbacks today. See if 85, that little pivot off 85 might do it. Oh, wait, what news? They got rid of activation fees, or you have the option to buy an account without paying the activation fee. I feel like I just, it's been so long since I've seen the market so hesitant to sell off, at least while I'm trying to short it. This thing just does not want to go. Does not want to go. We hold the 80s right here. I just like feel like probably get a break at 900 before we sell. Testing the highs again. I'll be covering on a high day break. If I honestly take one more trade, it'll be probably 920s, getting short, looking for low 800s. If that doesn't work out, we just gotta, you know, it's just one of those days where market's not agreeing with what you're looking for. Yep. Think it's better to accidentally blow an account. I think a lot of people have that idea, but it's easier said than done. Like, I think it's just easier to get into the live account, honestly, than trying to blow it and get, you know, past the combine again and then get back, you know, build the XFA back up. It's easier said than done. Much easier said than done. Because, like, you know, you have success in the XFA, nice, but you got to think you're completely resetting. It's a lot easier said than done. But most of the time, people talking about that, they've kind of already built up a nice XFA balance, like they're killing it, you know. But how well are you going to do having to reset from zero, right? And having to pass the combines again. This thing does not want to go lower. I mean, it is so resilient. Just holding, rallies holding. And I think we're going to see break of 900s. Covered if we break into a new high day here. It's a decent rejection off 94. Let's see. Trying to kind of fish for the high right now, to be honest with you. Let's see. We might be out of the dark for a second. Let's see. 927 has a small 30-minute high. I think I know what you're talking about because I think that caught my eye. The hourly, wait, like that pivot, right? Yep. Are you talking about 987? Where are we talking about that? It's at 937. Oh, right here. Yeah, this isn't even off of 900s. This is not rejecting how you want it to. This is probably going to concede 900s. Just trying to catch a little retracement today. Mission impossible. All right, we might have to cover this. Above 892 again, I'll cover it. All right, I'm stopped. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time above 900s. The higher it goes, but if that doesn't work out, we're gonna cut it. I'm just try it with such a tight stop above 900s. If that doesn't work out, we're done for the day. Would you DCA? No. I really try not to DCA unless I'm already in a winning position. No, I'm not tilting right now. I do tilt sometimes, but I'm not tilting right now. Just trying to get into the position of a trade I'm confident in, and just bleeding up right now. I will try it one more time. Obviously, buyers are going to take this above 900, so I'm not going to ignore that. I will just cut the loss while it's still small. But I'll look for it one more time above 900s. And if we don't start to see selling there, then it's just vertical all day, no pullback. But I am cool to try it one more time with a tight stop. Definitely. Apart from that, sometimes you just can't win them all. Have you ever tried TBT? Yeah, dude. TBT is one of my favorite. Honestly, one of my favorite. They're super, super good. Super. And I'll let this push above 900s one more time. DCA is dangerous for sure. Yeah, no, it is. I only like to do it when I'm already green on the trade. Like if we can kind of catch this high and see some strong selling back into maybe this low, then a little retracement, I'll add into that and see if we can take it lower. But I already want to be short here and then green on the trade. So we will see. Try this one more time with like I would see it above 900s right now. I don't think this is going to turn around below, before 900s, but we'll see. At what point do you stop doing daily withdrawals on TBT? What do you mean? At what point do you stop? I don't think you'd ever want to stop. I don't know if I understand it right. As in, like, do you ever want to build a buffer? I mean, that's kind of up to you. I think you have to have above the buffer to take a withdrawal anyways, but that's up to you, man. I mean, that's one of the perks of TBTs. You can do the daily withdrawals if that's something you're up to, or you can try to really build the account. I don't know your situation though, so you have the option to do either though. I mean, you could literally build those accounts to infinity. The live accounts, that is. Can't tell if it's losing momentum or if I'm going blind. Kind of seems like it, right? I think today, the whole day has really been a low momentum day. We keep setting range. It's not like an explosive day, that's for sure. We kind of pop the highs, set a range, consolidate for half an hour, move a little bit higher, set a range, consolidate for half an hour. We've done that a couple times. But this does kind of seem like it'll at least get through 900s, where I'll be trying to take, you know, my last kind of short. I don't want to impulsively get in, but there's a 904 wick. I want to see like maybe above 910. I'll start to feel comfortable trying to get short. Try it one more time with like a mini with 20, 30 points of risk, and if we don't see it, we'll chalk it up. Chalk it up. Oh, don't tell me 904 is as high as we go here. All right, let's see it. New highs. Can we get 910 here? Which daily loss do they give you with 50K? I think they give you 1,000. I think for a daily loss. Why is DLL blanked out? I don't know. There you go. This is where I start to get interested. And if we don't start to reject off of the 900 break, then call it a day, champ type move. Let's see. You getting filled at the highest possible price would be good here. Let's see. Can we get like 920s? Oh shit. Okay, we're filled at 922. Good lord. It is an interesting day, I tell you that much. All right, we're short 922. Goodness. A little bit of volume coming in here. You get a gap on the 5-minute. We can see some strong selling back and a break under 900. Maybe we can add, go break even, and start to see if we can see that momentum here. But you'd want to see it off this failed move above 900s. I like the fill. The fill's not bad. 922 is not a bad fill. I'm happy with it. Stop at 951. I'm happy with that. I'm looking for like low 800s. If we can get some nice selling and break below 900s, yeah, push through this structure here, the 880s, low 800s would be in play, but we need to see like some actual strong exhaustion and strong selling off of this 900 breakout. Let's see if we can get it. Haven't really had a meaningful retracement all day. Let's look at the hourly. Nope, it's been vertical. I do like this fill at 922. I've got no complaints with it. And if things go our way, if we start to see sellers step in here, then we can actually start to look to add into it. That'll be good. But I need to see confirm selling back below 900s first. The goal would be to get into like 2 or 3 minis, but we would need to see pretty much this be our high. Look for strong selling candles, probably retrace that breakout candle. Start to see some weak retracements off of a bid at like 850s. Then I'll try to be adding short for a lower high to sell back into the low 800s. That would be the vision. But the vision is just a vision. A vision is just a vision. This might just be vertical day. We'll see. The vision's there. About to do a Topstep challenge. Good luck. Good luck. Let's exercise some patience here, damn it. Yo, appreciate the likes on YouTube, guys. Appreciate y'all. Jesus Poker, new follows on YouTube. How many payouts did you get before going live on Topstep? 5 payouts to a live account across 2 accounts. So 10 payouts over like 3 months. 10 5K payouts. Yeah, 10 5K payouts. It's a nice wick off 920s. You said some wild days on XFA though, right? Yeah. It's easier to have wild days on the XFA. It's easier to do that when you're not operating with a daily loss limit, which the Topstep XFAs don't have a daily loss limit. So, you can kind of trade without having to manage that, then it's much easier to like really have crazy days. It's hard to have really crazy days when you have a daily loss limit. Because to have a crazy day, you have to use size. And to use size, you run the risk of hitting that daily loss limit much easier. Yo, Andres, appreciate the sub on YouTube, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so if I don't want to go live, should I get 4 payout and blow the account? Like I said, man, that's easier said than done. Or it's not hard to blow the account at your 4th payout, but like to get back to that level where you were is easier said than done. Plus, they don't suggest you do that. They don't like you doing that. They don't like you purposely blowing an account. The goal with Topstep is to go, become a live trader. And, you should take a little bit of pride in that. It's only 3% of traders get into a live account, it's a big success if you can get to a live account. And just see if you like it or not, you know? Gonna buy it so it drop. %3% get a payout, only 1% get a live account. Okay. Yeah, I believe that. I don't think Topstep has a ton of live. They probably have 1,000 or 2,000. Maybe less than that, to be honest. Yeah, this VA is pretty bad. Even this area where I'm interested in seeing sellers step in, it just kind of, everything's just kind of holding, right? Not seeing sellers drag it how I want to see it. Even with this push, just kind of holding. More than anything, it's just holding. Can't do anything with that. We're very close to this 25,000 level. Very close. That daily is insane, brother. That daily is actually insane. Oh, we're almost at the 50-day EMA that we were talking about. We might get it today. What do you think, TikTok? Where are we going? Saying liquidity sweep to go lower or higher? Because we don't sweep liquidity to the upside to go higher, right? That's not traditional liquidity. That's not liquidity 101. PA last week was so good. See, I mean, it was good if you were just shorting like extreme rallies, which I might be a late bloomer because it's kind of what we're trying to do this week, but maybe that didn't work this week. But no, last week was kind of tricky. I mean, it would set incredible ranges. Like the rallies would get really extended, and then sellers would retrace the entire thing. It was definitely a wild week. Is the no activation account a good deal? I mean, if you can pass it, I haven't looked into it to be honest, guys. But I mean, on paper, you're saving money if you can pass the combine in a day or two, or sorry, in an attempt or two, then you're going to save some money. Seems like. If you still are in the process of blowing combines a lot, then probably save some money and just buy the cheaper account where you still have to pay the activation fee if you do pass. But why do you keep trading against the uptrend? I would argue that the hourly is still in a downtrend, but Yeah, I would argue the higher time frame hourly is still in a downtrend, and I'm kind of trying to catch that lower high on this move. Intraday fighting the trend a little bit, but I kind of like to play the trend on the hourly a little bit more than the intraday trend to answer that question. Are the rules different on it? I haven't looked into it, but I don't think they are. But don't take my word for it. Go do some research on it. I don't think they're different. Hey man, it's impossible to be red today, chat says. Guys, if you guys are green today, somebody must have been red today. And unfortunately, that's me today. Y'all beat me today. I was chat's liquidity today, unfortunately. When is Topstep taking off their activation fee? They just did it today, man. I am liquidity today. And tomorrow you'll be my liquidity, but today I'm your liquidity. Are you happy? But tomorrow you'll be my liquidity, damn it. Yeah, Topstep just got rid of the activation fee. They still have a cheaper option where you can pay the activation fee, but they gave you an option. Go check it out. The rules are different. There's now trailing prop. I have no clue. I have no clue. I have not. I mean, I'm just learning about it with y'all, so I have no clue. Y'all should go go look at that. Yeah, I know y'all see me on the Topstep TV a lot, but I literally have no clue about any of that. I just learned about it with y'all. Y'all, I mean, probably y'all know more about it than I do, to be honest. Man, this is, I mean, structure just continuing to hold. Can't catch a retracement to the downside. Little flash at 38 got sold. Excuse moi. How long does the deal? I don't think it's a deal. I think it's just like I think it'll be here to stay, to be honest. But the details, I'm not sure about it. Tell you what, if we don't see some strong retracement today, we got to start looking at the market like, geez, this thing might be full-fledged recovery mode. If prices hold into the close, I mean, things can change. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a nice retracement on the session. But if things hold, you got to start like, okay, yeah, this market is recovering well. What was that move off of Friday's low? 1,000 points. Now, we still are 1,500 points lower as of right now from the highs. It's no picnic to get back. It's no picnic to get back to that level, but can't ignore it. Let's see if flush get you green. We have a 3-bar reversal on the 5-minute. Let's see. I wanted a situation where I could kind of add into it, but something's got to snap here because we truly just haven't seen. I mean, the selling attempts today have been pretty pathetic, honestly. They've been pretty pathetic. So we're kind of, I mean, something's got to change. If it's just the slow price action, grind lower, or sorry, grind higher, no strong selling, and maybe that's just the case, but I'm going to give it one more chance here. This is the last trade I'll take. Actually, false. Somebody said, "Are you in a live account?" Yes, I'm in a live account. I said that today I was y'all's liquidity, but that's not true because most of y'all are trading on a simulated account. So I'm not your liquidity. I misspoke. Well, don't speak too quick, Aid, because I think we have a trade here. Knock on wood. Brother, the name's not Barrett. uh, just use your code on Alpha. Appreciate you, brother. Good luck on the account. You'll be rewarded. Hey, I sure hope so. This market has a chance to roll over, but it also is like nothing's changing today. I mean, we're just like slow grind up right now. Slow grind up. What do we got? Like 3 hours. The mustache trader. Good mustache. We are holding, I mean, incredibly well today. We're giving back nothing. We're just not seeing. There's been some wicks on these hourly candles. There has been some wicks, but we do just continue going higher. What there hasn't been is a lot of bottom wicks. I almost want to add there if we get some exhaustion at 28s. Let's see what this looks like at 28s as we test it. All right, I added some off that rejection at 28. I'm in 2 at 23. 2 at 23. So we said 24,950 big sell contracts. Where do you see the sell contracts? Are they on the level 2? Or are they on your volume profile? Do I need to be using volume profile? Heat map, heat map. Heat map's not the same as book map, right? I forget. Oh, they are the same. Okay. One's the moons, though. Then one's just the heat. That heat. That shows you the resting orders, right? The liquidity. No, I like to stop at 950. I mean, if we get above 950, we got a pretty damn good chance of getting back to 25s. If we get back to 25s, this market's on just full-fledged V-shaped mode here. Might be in this for a while. Well, we'll see. All right, let's see if we reject session highs here. Yo, Dylan, appreciate the sub. Pros with the sub. Appreciate y'all on YouTube. Change back to NQ from ES. I need to give it a shot. I honestly feel like a little bit lost when I trade ES. I don't know Like I feel like I know the levels of NQ so well that when I look at ES, it's like, okay, 67.30. Like I don't know. I do need to try it, but I keep forgetting to. It just could not go down. Yeah, this thing's floating. We're floating up a little bit here. Yeah. If this keeps this up, we're just probably untouchable until we take out 25,000. Maybe above there, you see some exhaustion, but it's doing the V-shaped thing, man. It is fully recovering into a new week. Sellers are extinct. Slow day. Yeah, definitely slow. Slow price action, slow day. If that takes out the 950s, we got a damn good chance of just running through 25,000. And in that case, this market starts. I mean, that'd be a break back above the 50-day EMA. No hesitation. Could happen. You usually see at least a selling attempt on the push to the 50-day EMA from the downside. Like I said, we haven't been under the 50-day EMA since the tariff, that first tariff news months ago. Your stop's going to be the top. Maybe. I think if we get to 950, we're probably clear it to go take out 25,000. I'd rather see this reject low 900s and kind of reclaim mid 900s. If I'm looking for this to be still a valid short. If we get through 950s, I honestly wouldn't be interested in it. And I don't think that would be because the stop's in the wrong spot. I like where the stop's at. I'm trading 2 minis right now. What are you talking about, Nam? Why are you being weird, bro? I'm trading 2 minis right now. Weirdo. It's my business what the hell I do off stream anyways. I can care less about that. But I mean, just look at the screen you're watching, bros. 2 micros has me down $400. I don't owe I don't owe anything to anybody. I do whatever I do whatever I want off stream. Doesn't matter. But that is weird to say because I'm in 2 minis right now. Yeah, that's backhanded. That's backhanded. That's backhanded. Is Topstep legit? Yeah. I mean, they're probably as legit. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's any more. Who's more legit than Topstep? Yeah, they're legit. If that's your concern, they're definitely legit. That's true, Shad. That's also true. Yeah, it's all relative to, you know, what the setup is, how confident I am in the trade. The sizing is pretty much different on all of them. You like Alpha better. I will say Alpha's good, but they don't have the same. If you're looking to go live with them, they don't have the same. It's not the same. It's just not. It doesn't even come close. But not everybody's looking to go live with a prop firm. But if that is something you're looking at, Alphas, they just can't compare to Topstep. All right, trying to break 40s here. Like I said, if we get above 51, I'm okay with that stop. Hey man, it's gonna hurt for a day, but I'll be okay tomorrow. But if we do get back, I mean, we're breaking the 50-day EMA with strength, and 25,000 becomes a very real possibility above 950. So I can't say I mind it. I don't mind that stop. Will it hurt if it gets taken? Sure, it'll hurt, but I'll live. I'll be y'all's liquidity today if that's the case. I'll be your liquidity. I don't have a calendar P&L on my live account, man. All right, I stopped out. That's my daily loss limit on the day. That's an L. I mean, tried to size into it, stay true to the stop. We are vertical here on the NQ, breaking the 50-day EMA, running through this imbalance that we saw last week. Saw a lot of selling last week. That's just not the case this week. So try to continue kind of playing that lower high move and continue fading rallies, which has worked in the past. But sentiment this week is just, I'm on the wrong side of the market. So yeah, $3,000 losing day. Just caught in the wrong side of the trend. No regrets, man. No regrets for me. No regrets. I like the trade idea to catch at least an intraday fade there, but just never could get it. And now you go in tomorrow thinking, wow, this market's bullish as heck. So we'll see. But, you know, you take that. You can't win them all, man. So, yeah, $3,000 red day. That's it for me. I can't do any more trading because I'm pretty much at my daily loss limit. But we will be back for tonight's session. Maybe size down a little bit. I'm still in that little bit last week. I'm still like bearish on this market, but not even catching any retracement today. It's just, it's a difficult one. You start to think this market's like really extended, which it is. But yeah, we're seeing some nice recovery, no doubt. Maybe a little bit to do with the Trump-China tariff news. I don't know. Anyways, that's an L, down 3,000. No, the DLL is set for me. It's at 3K. I can't change it. Problem is I have a typical day like today. If I have to ride those longs. Dude, yeah, trying to get in long today seems... I mean, it would have worked if you just kind of get in long and walk away from the computer, but holding it through all this, like, it's much harder to stare at the screen and stay in that trade than just walking away. But yeah. See you tonight. Yeah, we will be live tonight. We'll be live tonight. We just went vertical as heck, brother. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to hop on. I'll be live tonight for sure. I'll be live tonight. All right, y'all, take it easy. Good luck trading. I mean, it's pretty clearly in buyer's hands at this point. We might go make a run for 25,000. I'm going to watch it into the close. We might go take out 25,000 at this point. That's kind of what I was looking at. Only level, I mean, the 50-day EMA on the dailies right here at 65. I think it's the same on ES. No, on ES we're above the 50-day EMA. So we'll see. But yeah, that's tough. All right, y'all. Onward and upward. Exactly. You can't win them all. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal. Does losing $3,000 sucking today? Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Y'all might have been right about the 950s too. We'll see. Shit. All right, y'all. I will see y'all this evening, man.